Good evening, everybody. Today I'll be talking to you about the best way to coach a sports team. There are three main ways to go about coaching a sports team. You can either coach a sports team to have fun, you can coach a sports team to win, or you can coach a sports team to develop them. For me, being a sportsman from a young age, I've had different types of coaches. I've had coaches teach me to have fun on the sports field. I've had coaches teach me to win, and I've had coaches coach me to develop me as a player. For me as a coach, I think the best way to go about coaching is coaching an individual or team to develop the team. The reason being is what's better than watching a kid or team that could barely play together, barely kick a soccer ball, barely pass a rugby ball, or barely hold a cricket bat, develop on a day-to-day basis and become one of the best soccer teams in the region, become one of the top rugby teams in the province, or become one of the top cricket schools in the country. You will also gain leadership skills as you go and help your players find their place and personalities by coaching a team to develop them. Another reason I think this is the best way to coach a team is a sense of personal self-development. You'd be surprised to what you can learn and how many skills you improve as a coach. Being a youth coach forces you to grow and create and become creative. When you're working with kids, you can't lose your temper as a coach. So this forces you to find new ways of resolving conflict and dealing with irritations. The third reason I think this is a great method to coach a team is creating lifelong relationships. These kids you coach and help on your team won't forget the role you played in their lives and years as a coach. By doing so, by coaching them to develop, you are coaching them and you are shaping their lives. Another reason to coach a team to develop is to improve your communication skills. You're learning how to communicate with different types of sports teams, groups, different types of age groups, different types of people. Because being a coach is a team made up of different players from different backgrounds, and you need to find a baseline of communicating with that team. So you have to communicate in a way that everyone understands, and everyone will be able to understand what you're saying and what you expect of them. But coaching a team to develop can come with its challenges. For one, taking into consideration the ways in which one learns, you need to find a way of bringing that to the table and bringing different types of learning styles, whether it's kinetic, audio or visual learning styles, and bringing those together to the team and be able to communicate with them. So let's, for instance, if one learns visually, as a coach, you need to be able to explain the drill to the people who learn audio by means of audio type of style of learning. For the visual type style learners, you need to be able to explain the drill and demonstrate the drill. And then for the kinetic learners, you need to be able to let them go out and do the drills for themselves. As by doing so, they will be learning what to do as they go on. Another issue to deal with when coaching a team to develop is age, gender, and role of the cognitive and physical abilities. You can't coach a sports team that is under 7s, under 8s, the way you coach a sports team that is under 16 or first team. Because hence on different levels, you have to find a different way of coaching the two different teams. For instance, to develop under 7, under 8 team, you would coach them to go out, pass the ball around, play mini games to boost the knowledge of the game and skills. As for coaching under 18 or under 16 team, you give them drills to do, passing drills, agility drills, skill drills to boost their development. And each sport has each sports and position requires different skill sets. For instance, you can if you're gonna coach a team to develop, you're gonna have to sit down with individual players or watch individual players, try them out in different roles, positions in the team, and see where they fit in before you can discuss tactics and plans going forward. So that's why I think coaching a team to develop them is the best way to coach, because it brings together different types of people from different types of background, and it makes you think more of what you're gonna do in each session, how you're gonna go about coaching each person in this team, and what they need to do to develop and perform at the highest level.